also started a new original.
They really help you in creating the texture.
It's because I managed to stain it. I've got a pretty big head, so
it feels weird.
Because I'm not used to how they work and move. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi, I'm Lizzie. I'm a pet, family and wildlife portrait artist specialised in colour pencil realism. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing down below. So thanks for joining me on another studio vlog. I don't really have too much planned for this week, to be honest. I do have 2 parcels coming. So one of them's actually already arrived and it's in here. I'm very excited to unbox this and I'm just waiting on my other one to arrive. I have also started a new original. So once I've stopped talking, I'll flip my phone around so you can see what I got up to. I did do my nails, look how cute they are. It's my second time doing chrome. So they're not perfect, but they are my real nails.
So here it is. This is my first equestrian themed original. And it'll only be the second time drawing a horse in coloured pencil. So in one of my studio vlogs, I'm drawing a horse called Duke. So that was a commission for one of my teachers at my old primary school. So I do have a little experience with drawing horses in coloured pencil, but I picked this piece to really challenge myself. I was actually planning on drawing it bigger. So it's A2 sized. I was planning on drawing it at A1, but the paper that I bought, I actually unboxed it in my mini art haul. The paper, really annoyingly, is just slightly smaller than A1. So yeah, I cut it down to A2 because I just like them to be standard sizes. I guess I probably could have trimmed the paper to fit maybe a bigger size, but I thought I'm just going to keep it simple for myself. I know that there's going to be A2 frames and mounts available rather than me having to worry about trying to get something to fit specifically for this. Even though it is smaller than I was planning on drawing it at, I'm still able to get in a fair amount of detail. I've really tried to build up the layers in the saddle because since it's leather, it's got, you know, that natural smoothness to it, but these tiny little paper grains that are showing through, instead of trying to smooth them out, what I'm actually using is just this Faber-Castell Polychromos white pencil, and I'm putting this over them to sort of give the illusion of the cracks that you see in leather, so it looks like the saddle's a little bit worn. You can see here though how the paper grain is showing through. I'm actually keeping this grain in here. Since this is, you know, like a soft fabric, the texture here gives the illusion that it's soft and fluffy, and it really helps with that. But I don't want this sort of texture all over the leather because I still want it to have a smoother appearance. Yeah, this is where the paper grain can actually really help you in creating the texture of whatever material that you're drawing. So it's not always a hindrance. There we go, a little art tip for you. I can't give you fuss because I'm working. So why are you scowling at me? Oh, my poor baby girl. This is the situation that we're now in, isn't it? Did I cave? I did. Gonna crack on with as much work as I can do with this little menace. You are so spoiled. Do you know that? You are so spoiled. No, it's alright, you get comfy. This is my old iPad Pro and it's the second generation, so I'm pretty sure the release date on this is 2017. So as you'd suspect, it's really slow. The battery life and the touch sensitivity don't even bear thinking about. So it's no longer efficient for everyday use, and I do use my iPad every single day, whether it's digitally drawing or doing editing to reference photos, making invoices. I use it every day, so I need a new up-to-date version. So I've upgraded to the iPad Pro 6th generation, and I'm so incredibly grateful for my dad for helping me buy this because it was not cheap at all. And of course, I needed a new case that matched my new sage green business colours, so I got this one off Amazon. I always go for the high quality refurbished tech products rather than buying brand new because there's nothing wrong with them and it does save you money. So I got the iPad and the new Apple Pencil from Back Market. I've also really been wanting to try out a paper-like screen for digital drawing, and I found this much cheaper alternative on Amazon for just under 10 quid. I think if you're going to buy the paper-like screen, it's like £35. So yeah, cheaper alternative one on Amazon, and this one had really good reviews. It's textured like you're drawing on paper, so it allows your Apple Pen to have a much better grip on the screen as opposed to you drawing on a glass screen protector. This is my second attempt at applying the screen. I will not embarrass myself and show you the first attempt because it was just awful. Once I'd done everything, I popped it back in the case because I realised I couldn't put the screen protector on with it still inside the case, and then transferred everything from my old iPad onto this. So yeah, I'm really excited to start using it. Oh my god! That nearly fell. Hi, hello everyone. It's Thursday today. Thursdays I clean for an old lady and then I come home and also clean. So after having done all of that, freshen up, having some lunch, it's now 3 o'clock. You will have seen my other parcel arrived today, so I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to be spending less time in the studio today as well because I'm going to the cinema with my sister and my mum. So we like to go and watch live broadcasts of shows that would be shown in theatre. Oh, ouch, stabbed myself with a pair of scissors. Yeah, it can get really expensive. So what we like to do is go to the cinema where they're showing a live broadcast of the show and still have the experience of seeing the theatre. I think it's called something like The Motive and the Queue. In February we went to go see a one-man show with Andrew Scott. It was so good. Vanya. It was the first time seeing a one-man show. I didn't know what to expect, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So this is what I bought. It's a Pan Pastels set, and the specific set that I got is the General Realism by Kirsty Rebecca. The reason I bought Pan Pastels is because I want to start putting some backgrounds on my original work. The thought of doing all of that in coloured pencil is very overwhelming. So to get a base layer down, I'm going to be using some Pan Pastels. They're so expensive. It's like £8 for one thing, but they also do some other like generic sets. But since my originals are going to vary, I need a wide variety of colours. So I saw that Kirsty Rebecca had collaborated with Pan Pastel and made this set, and you can use them for pretty much anything. They like cover such a wide range of that you can use them with. The word's gone from my brain. So here it is. This is the box, and inside you get some tools. I do actually already have some tools. My mum got them for me for Christmas, but it's nice that I've got even more now. And there's actually some different tools in here that I don't have, like these little tiny makeup sponges, these big sponges here. So that's good. Little leaflet. This is the set. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, really happy with that. You can see on the front how they're working for wildlife landscapes and portraiture. So I'm going to be using them for, see, the backgrounds in this wolf piece here. I did end up buying this off Amazon because I saved about half my money buying it off Amazon and not on Jackson's Art, which is surprising actually, because usually it's the other way around. Here's a comparison in how big this is. And I've got a pretty big head, so this is quite a hefty palette. On Jackson's Art, it was, I think, £150, but on Amazon, it was only £85. Saved so much money. I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm planning on using them in my horse original that I'm doing at the moment. I wasn't originally planning on putting in a background. It's because I managed to stain it. And I don't know how, and I don't know what it is, but I managed to stain it. And I'm so frustrated in myself that I did that. My dad said, well, actually putting in a background on this piece would definitely make it a more interesting piece of artwork to look at. Now, luckily this one landed inside the horse, so I can cover over that one. But I know that something was there, and you can see that the paper texture is different because I've tried to remove the stain. Now, I thought these would do the same thing that I wanted the Pan Pastels to do. They didn't. So I've got these Faber-Castell soft pastels. I've had these for a while, but I've not actually ever used them. So I thought that these would maybe work as a background on this type of paper. As you can see, they did not. It's really subtle, so I suppose it could work for a really light background, but that it just wasn't giving it wasn't giving the vibe I wanted. And I do also have these Faber-Castell Pit Pastels. These are what I used when I first started doing pet portraits. So I know how these work, but they didn't work on this paper. And that's what these are here. Again, didn't work, and it's down to the type of paper that this is. This is the Fabriano Artistico Extra White Hot Pressed Watercolour paper. Other artists use Pan Pastels on the Fabriano Artistico paper. So I know they'll work, it's just down to how capable I am of using them. Once I'm comfortable with using them, then I'll put them on the piece, because I'd hate to put them on my original now and then ruin it, because I'm not used to how they like work and move and stuff. The knife handles come with a selection of pointed, rounded and square covers. I didn't really like the square covers, but the rounded and the pointed ones were definitely my favourite. I first experimented with application and blending. I thought it'd be interesting to see how well white would lay on top of all the colours. Also thought about overlaying some coloured pencils and seeing how well I could layer these up. I prefer the Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils rather than the Caran d'Ache Luminance, and finger smudging here I've decided doesn't work very well on this type of paper, but it could do on some more textured pastel paper. I also wanted to see how close I could get to the edge of coloured pencils without getting any pastels on it. I found out I could touch up the coloured pencil layer afterwards with no issue. Ah! You've got it in your paws! Oh, Mitzie Moo Moo, you silly Billy! Hi, hello everyone. I'm currently mocking up a pet portrait commission. If you hear rustling, it's because Mitzie's behind me lying on some packing paper. There she is. She's made herself at home there. So this is a photo I think we're going to use, but I do have two others that could potentially work. This is also the first time working on this textured paper-like screen, so it feels weird. It's nice, but it's not what I'm used to. But what I do like though is that the surface is matte, so I don't get all the glares from the studio lights, which is really nice. This is currently one of 4 commissions that I'm in the process of confirming. So this gorgeous girl, still waiting on her name. She's a terrier mix with a bat is is what my client said. And then I've got another pet portrait commission and 2 family portrait commissions in the works. So yeah, it'd be really exciting once all of those are confirmed. I'll be really busy working on all of them, and the horse original will have to take a back seat for a little bit. I've put the photo in Procreate so I can remove the background and also edit in the cropped out section of Ellie's ear so they're both in frame.
Oh my goodness, so the play yesterday was so good. The camera angle might have switched up because I've just taken the tape that my phone is resting on from behind it. So it was based off book and letters written during the time where Richard Burton and John Gielgud were making a production of Hamlet on Broadway. Really nice just experiencing something different, because it's not every day we go and see theatre like this. So yeah, it was really fun. After that little experimentation, which, yeah, it kind of works, I'm gonna put Pan Pastel in this segment here, because I've done all this bit on his coat and the saddle. There's no turning back once I put the Pan Pastel on. So wish me luck, let's go. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I have laid over a couple pencils, these 3 in the Faber-Castell Polychromos and this one in the Caran d'Ache Pablo. Dump. Lovely, thank you. Oh, puppies. Is that the egg? Oh, food for the apps. Boop. Taking your time, aren't you? Come on then. I had a tiny little rework of this bokeh background. Is that even how you say it? I don't know. But I'm really happy with this now. So that's it all done. Well, I mean, that bit anyway, I've still got all of this to do. So I'm going to be working on Ellie today. My client did confirm the photo, everything's been secured and booked. So I think now's a very good time to end the studio vlog. I know I only filmed for like 3 and a bit days, but there's lots of footage that I need to edit. So hopefully it's not too long and hopefully you all have enjoyed the video. I just want to say as well, thank you for all the love and support on my channel recently. I've got over 1,000 subscribers now, so if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, subscribe to my channel because I like seeing that number go up and up and up. I've got something really exciting for my next studio vlog, but I'm not going to say anything yet, so you're going to have to watch my next one to find out what that is. More progress on my original as well will feature in the next studio vlog, as well as Ellie. Seeing how big this original piece is, I think it's going to feature in a fair few studio vlogs until I'm done. If you want to keep up to date on all of that, you can head over to my Instagram. All my socials will be linked down below, my Etsy shop as well, and my website. If you like the video, hit like, comment anything if you've got anything to comment below. I think I've already said all of this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this studio vlog, and I'll hopefully catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.